That's right, I'm moving. I'm finally getting out of here.
I had a dream.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please excuse the women's sunglasses on my face right now. It's very bright in here. Yes, I prefer women's sunglasses. Yes, they're more comfortable. And yes, I can barely see. So, we're finally getting out of here. Ever since we received that Section 21, we have not felt welcomed here. In fact, our building management here has been absolutely awful, which, to be honest with you guys, is a completely another video in itself, because this video is about us finally leaving and becoming homeless. Yeah, we're becoming homeless because we have nowhere to go. We are sick and tired of our landlord. We're sick and tired of the building management here. And having a child as well is very difficult to see family and things like that. Our son loves his grandparents and his uncles and things, so we're moving down south. Yeah, we're moving back home. Now by home, let me explain. My partner's not from England, but her family live in England. We're going to where her family live, not where my family live. It's the area that actually I've spent the last few years hanging about, really, because that's where my friends are. I'm from West Sussex, originally. My parents live in West Sussex. I went to college in Brighton. The south coast of England is where I'm from, but we're not going back there because that's not where we want to be. Well, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in the south coast. We're going to be close, like 50 miles or so, but it's not where I want to be, and actually it's not where my shop is, because in the previous video, you saw I got a shop, which is great. My shop isn't here. It's not. My shop is in Surrey. So I have to go to Surrey a few days a week to go and sort out my shop and run my business and things, and until we move, I'm going to be doing that, and well, I'm basically homeless as it is, travelling back and forth, and I'll probably be bringing boxes with me and just storing them in the shop until we find a place, but this is the issue. We've been searching for properties down south for months. I have done so many trips down there to view places, and we just have not found where we want to live. We have not found a great location, or if we have, we've gone and viewed it. We've gone, this house is amazing. We want to take this house, and it's backfired for whatever reason. They've chosen another tenant or things like that. It's the little things, and unfortunately, it looks like that my partner and my son are going to be going to live with her parents, and I won't be. That place is very, very small. It's not a viable place to have a small family living there, and they live there as well. So they're going to be there, and I'm probably going to be sleeping in my shop. The location of my shop is within half an hour of there, so I can go and see them every single day if I want to, because it's my girlfriend, it's my son, of course. And this will only be temporarily until we actually find a place to live. And I guess one good thing about this is, first of all, I'm going to save loads of money travelling. I spend so much on fuel and planes travelling up and down the country at the moment, but ultimately, it's going to get us in the area, and say we might have to spend 2 months apart. This is something that is genuinely serious that we have to think about. Now, with that in mind, we're going to be saving over those 2 months completely. We're going to bulk up our money, and we'll have enough to maybe even get somewhere with a more rent cost. Ultimately, I don't want to rent forever. I want to buy a place. But rent down south, in comparison to here, is almost 3 times the difference. So it's something we have to genuinely consider when finding a place. We are viewing places almost up to $1,500 a month, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Can we afford it? At a push. At a push as in, I won't be eating every day sort of push. Or I'll be going to Curtis's place and he can feed me. It's at a push. It's so expensive. And I'm hoping with my shop, it's going to be better. So I'm going to hopefully make an income from my shop and my barber van, and we can find a place because we don't have a big budget at the moment. We're looking at the bottom of the market, and unfortunately, if you are within the housing industry within the United Kingdom, everything's gone up in price, and our budget hasn't. It hasn't. So yeah, there's a good chance that we're going to be spending a couple of months apart. I actually have a viewing for the caravan. You know, a trailer caravan, one that I used to live in 3 years ago. Yeah, one of those. It might be good, I don't know, but that's, it's all bills included and it's within my price range, and there's a chance that I could live there, because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know if there's phone signal, but it's within an hour's drive of my shop. It'll be within an hour's drive of my son and my partner, and we could do like a few days at the caravan, and they could be there. Like, a caravan isn't a viable place. Like, it's a small caravan, it's not a joke. It's not a viable place to raise a child, but it's cheaper than, well, anything else. It's more than a room I rented down south. That's on this channel. Go back to 2017, 2018 time. I rented a room down south, and yes, this will be more than that, but I don't want to rent a room because I still want my family to come over. I want my partner there, I want my child there. They are my family. So yeah, that's a serious thing. We feel pushed out here in Warrington. We've lived here almost 2 years. I remember the day I moved in here, it was raining and I had to take everything in the rain, and it was just a very difficult experience. But we moved here because we wanted a better life. Now, Warrington has been great to an extent. We didn't get as many friends as we wanted to. That's fine, things happen. We don't have any family up here, so, seeing my brothers or things like that, it's been always difficult. My brother would come up here, sometimes for a week at a time, and I'd drive down to Warwick, and I'd pick him up from Warwick because my mum would drive there and drop him off. So, things like that. I want to see my brothers more. I want my son to know his uncles, because one of his uncles is only 15 years older than him. It's the little things like that. We have been completely detached from family, and that was one of the reasons why we moved. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to grow up, and it's nice to move on and just experience the world. And are we going to live down south forever? Probably not. There's a good chance we might live in another country, maybe where my partner's from. She's from New Zealand, so we might even live there one day. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. All I know now is the building management here has been absolutely disgusting. Our landlord has treated us awfully. We live in a second floor flat, which is very difficult with my foot and arthritis and a buggy, and everything just adds up. Yeah. And now I've rented a shop. I've rented my shop down south because that's where we were aiming to go. And I was looking at shops, over the last year, and I viewed shops in Manchester and things like that. I'm glad I didn't get them in the end because, well, I've got one now. I've got a really nice shop. And it's, it's 3-4 miles from some of my friends, and it's within driving distance of, my parents, over an hour drive, but it's still within driving distance of friends and family and things like that. And yeah, it's going to be a cool experience moving to Surrey. I've never lived in Surrey. Yeah, I spent time in Surrey, obviously. I have family in Surrey. My shop's in Surrey. I'm from West Sussex, and it's great. Yeah, so that is something that is on the cards, as in our eviction date that we've given in is July 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd, and today is the 7th, I think, today of June. So not long. I'm going down south literally tomorrow. So when this video comes out, I'm not even in Warrington right now. I'm in Surrey. And I'm going to be working on the shop. I'm going to be sorting out the shop, and then I'm coming back for a couple of days, and then I'm going back down. Then I'm coming back, and then we're going down for Father's Day, and then I'm coming back. And then, while I'm up here, I'm raising my son. I'm going to be packing, and it's just this hectic thing, which is why I'm putting this video out, because I've had a lot of comments, even on my video of the shop, and my video of me flying to Dublin and then to Gatwick, which was a great video, by the way, and made the news. So that was great. Very happy about that. So if anyone sees anything for rent out there, preferably less than $1,300 a month. I'd really want to keep the budget below $1,200 a month. If anyone sees anything for rent, a 2-bedroom place, a house, a flat, whatever. If it's a flat, we'd prefer ground floor for arthritis and children reasons. If anything comes up, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to know. If you guys aren't aware, I do have CCJs on my credit file. I don't have the best credit file from when I was homeless, as many of you guys know. So I got parking fines and stuff. So my credit file isn't great, which is why we have a bigger budget. We have a guarantor. We're looking at private rentals. We're just looking at so many options, which it is what it is. So yeah, the Section 21 didn't beat us, I guess. We're leaving on our own accord, and we're leaving soon. Less than a month in Warrington, and moving south, like 200 odd miles south. Yeah. Well, I've enjoyed the north, don't get me wrong. I'll be making more videos on this whole situation because I'd like to show a tour of the flat before we move. I'd like to show my shop down south and my life and the van build and things like that, and any properties I've used / get. I'd like to have all this open to everyone here on the channel, so yeah, please stay tuned. Please make sure you've hit the little subscribe button if you're new. Click the like button because that helped my channel out amazingly, because at the moment I could do with the money. So if you want to click the join button as well and join the channel and help my channel out, do it. Please, because 99p a month minus the 45% from YouTube actually goes a long way. Yeah, the extra YouTube money would generally might mean the difference between heating and eating, as people say. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys all in the next one, which will be up Sunday probably something shop related. Adios and goodbye.
The end.
Like this video!